If you're enjoying this podcast, don't forget to rate and review. Every review helps us grow and reach a larger audience. Thanks, and enjoy the show.
Boing, 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 boing.
Welcome to another episode of Will There Be Cake? Boing, 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 boing.
Why do you keep saying that?
Why not?
Is it because you're pulling back on that large-headed figure that you have there and letting it go so it bounces back and forth?
Yes.
That is a bobblehead.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Way to ruin it. Spoiler alert.
We have a bobblehead here. That's the
Robert ruined it.
Oops.
Today is National Bobblehead Day. And we do have a bobblehead.
Is that a bobblehead or is that a pop?
It's a pop bobblehead.
Oh, they have bobbleheads? I didn't
Yeah.
know they had bobbleheads,
Because
too.
not all the pops are bobbleheads, but
No.
this one is.
Most of them aren't they?
No, not.
Yeah.
Most of them you own are, though.
No. Not mine.
Those ones out there,
They're not
all-
bobbleheads.
Oh, okay.
They're just regular pops. Bobbleheads. What is a bobblehead, Amber Simpson?
It's a head that bubbles
On a figure.
on a figure, yep. They were known as bobbers or knotters back in the day in Germany where they were developed. Bobbers, knotters.
They're made in Germany?
They're made in Germany.
So Germany does do some good things.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love everything. I love their automobiles.
I think it started as it started as like the little kitty ones.
What do you mean, kitty ones?
Little kitty.
Like cats?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you meant like kitty, like Kiddie.
K-I-D-D.
Kitty.
I mean, aren't bobbleheads just kitty anyway?
No.
Okay.
I mean, this one's not. We got Mole Man here.
100 years ago, they
Holy
came
shit.
onto the scene. Yeah. Being composed of a simple doll with a head attached by a spring, creating the signature bobblehead action.
Whenever I think about a bobblehead, and I think about them quite often, actually, I always think about a bobblehead being on a dashboard of a car.
Yeah, I think that's because it was like I said, the plaster cats with the bobbling heads that were all the rage in the mid 1800s.
And then Garfield came around with his suction cup, and that took over for car memorabilia.
That's true.
Type things.
Those were cute.
Yeah.
No, it was actually sports that kind of picked them up and made them
They still
super
do
popular.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
because
lot.
they still give them away at like baseball events and stuff like that.
Yeah, they always have like a player, and
I have a
those head
couple of
bobbles.
them. Speaking of, I have one from what's his name, the race player that just got traded, the pitcher.
Snell.
Yeah, I have
Blake Snell.
I have a Blake Snell one where he's Snellzilla. Yeah. His body's like Godzilla, but it is a bobblehead.
I never understood Snellzilla. It doesn't really
No, it's
go
so
with
stupid.
Godzilla.
No.
Blake Snell, Godzilla. I guess. I mean, you can put that with anything.
It could have snail shell.
It should have been something about like a snail or
Yeah.
something like that. But then I
But
guess
that doesn't make sense.
that's not
'cause
very
he's
scary.
He's not slow. He's fast.
Yeah, but he's precise.
I guess.
And snails are precise.
Are they?
I don't know. They know where they want to go and they get there.
I guess they leave a trail of gooey grossness.
Yeah, maybe he does that.
Okay.
We don't know how he gets to the mound.
I mean,
I mean, we do. He walks, but
he walks. That's all. He fidgets a little bit.
but he could have changed things up if like his name became like something snail,
snail.
so that he could just like slide up to the
Probably
mound.
Too hard to say.
But he could like slide up to the mound. He could like
Ooh, they
rub
gotta, like,
himself
slip
in
inside.
like Vaseline or some kind of
Ew.
goo, and then just slide across all the way to the mound.
That'd
and he
be
takes
cool.
a long time, and everybody laughs.
That'd be cool. I wish you did that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Although if he got the goo in his hands, he's got to be careful because that could get him kicked out of the ball game. Can't
That's
put any
true.
foreign substance on a ball,
I think I'm allergic to the studio.
except for sweat.
That's what I decided.
Maybe.
Probably.
And the cat does sleep in here. Is that why you're all
I thought you
sniffly?
don't let the cat in here. What happened?
I don't normally, but if the door's left open, I can't change things.
Anyway, it was the 20s that the bobbleheads came to sports, and then in the 30s, people were like, "Meh, we don't give a fuck about these bobbleheads." And then in the 60s, they were like, "Yeah, bobbleheads.
We do care about bobbleheads.
Now we can put custom faces on them. Like it's not just like a man with the player name on the back; it's just a custom face."
And the MLK
and now,
bobblehead was
since
born.
then, it's never really died down. Just growing in popularity.
Is it growing?
They got the hula dancers
steady?
now.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I see a lot of those in
those are
in
cool.
trucks.
Those are car ones. Yeah.
Especially semis. People who drive semis love hula bobbleheads.
That's true.
Although I don't have any factual
have
data to back that up, I'm just going off of a couple 70s movies I've seen. And one truck guy that I actually did see at a rest stop.
Nice. Yeah. The plastic bobblehead dolls were created in the 90s once they saw that they're so popular, the bobbles of the heads. So, yeah.
That's weird because pop vinyls came out and they were like pretty popular, but they weren't.
They weren't bobbleheads.
They weren't bobbleheads, but now they have bobblehead ones.
Yeah, they have.
They expanded, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I have some pop bobbleheads.
Jack and Megan have, some might say too many.
In general, or pop bobbleheads?
No, not the bobbleheads.
I used to have.
I think they might have bobbleheads too, though.
Probably too many as well, but Adam took most of them. But I still have some.
Yeah. They're collectors.
I have quite a few baseball ones too, from the Rays.
Yeah, the games and stuff.
So that's cool.
Yep, and we have Mole Man here from the MCU. Mole Man.
Thanks, Mole Man. Thanks for being you.
There. Yep.
So there's actually a Bobblehead website called national. It's called BobbleheadHall.com. There is a Hall of Fame museum that you can go to. Where is it at?
Wait, that's just
National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum. They're the one who created the day in 2014. And on November 18th, 2014, the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame and Museum was announced, and it opened in 2016 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And it houses the world's largest collection of bobbleheads.
Oh, so that's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
So there's a character named Darren Machichek, who's played by Tim Baltz, the comedian on Comedy Bang Bang, and he always talks. He's a bobblehead. He's the owner of the National Bobblehead Museum and Hall of Fame in Milwaukee.
Yep.
I just looked it up. So he always brought that up. I thought he just made that up.
It's a real thing. I've been there. I should have went.
Yeah.
Not that I care that much about bobbleheads.
I mean, it's fine.
It has the best of the bobbleheads.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what it says.
I mean, everybody has like their little collections. Like people collect different things and stuff. So I mean, they're cool, but I don't know if I would collect a bunch of them. Just like they're just there to sit on a shelf.
They're just there.
Like my Pokemon cards that I still have. They just sit there.
But if you're interested, you could go on the bobbleheadhall.com and you can become a member if you want.
I'm sure there are some that are worth like a pretty penny nowadays. If you find one from like the 20s,
penny.
I bet you that shit's worth a lot.
I don't know if it counts, but I think I've told you before. I had that one I got from Comic-Con from it was Headless Ned Stark. His head.
How is it headless if he's a bobblehead?
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it counts as a bobblehead because it was like a magnet in his neck and his head. So like his head, you could pull his head off. But I sold that for like $1,000. That's cool.
Hey, that's pretty good though.
That's crazy things people will pay for.
I know. One day I'm like wondering like what I'll do with my Pokemon cards. If I should just sell. If I'm like really hard on money, I know. If I'm hard on money, I might try to. But then I'm like, I need to look through which ones I have. I have a lot of holographics.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
But part of me wants to keep collecting them, even though I don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
but
no.
I don't know. I need a hobby.
No, you don't.
Besides
you
podcasts. Besides podcasts.
You don't have time for any more hobbies.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, so to celebrate, there's a lot of like online and in-store discounts on bobbleheads and bobblehead-related merchandise. You could do a bobblehead scavenger hunt. I don't know if you like.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like you're going shopping to find one, or you have one and you hide it somewhere.
You create a scavenger hunt using clues of where you put it and who the bobblehead is of. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, that's fine.
That's fine. That's how you celebrate.
If you could have one bobblehead of any character or person, who would you want right now? You have it. Any character, any person. Which one do you think you just want?
question. Because I don't think I give a shit enough. I think I want a Dwight one. Like from the episode of The Office.
They gotta have those.
Yeah, they have those. You remember that episode? He was so excited.
Of him having, that's right.
Yeah, he got his bobblehead.
Oh, that's like an easy
and
one
then
to get.
He didn't get her anything for Valentine's Day, and then he was freaking out, and then he got her
a sandwich
keys to his house or some shit.
Oh, is that what it was?
I think so.
I don't remember.
I just remember it being a key, and I don't remember what it went to.
That's
what?
cool.
Okay, what's yours?
I don't know.
You made me answer this stupid question.
A Charlie Chaplin one.
Nice.
Charlie Chaplin, because he's a little tramp. I want that bobblehead.
It'd be a good bobblehead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Boing, oing, oing, oing.
It doesn't talk like him, and
yeah, exactly.
make it do all kinds of stunts.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think we have a cake on this day?
I think you can have a cake. I think you can have a cake. You have to have a cake if you're going to go on a scavenger hunt. Yeah.
What was it? Maybe you could get like little baby bobbleheads to put on top of the cake. They make those.
Baby.
Yeah, they make baby bobbleheads.
But not like babies.
Not like
you mean little ones.
Actual babies.
Yeah.
Like just tiny
I want my cake to look like a bobbleheaded version of Michelangelo's The Sistine Chapel of just naked babies with arrows.
No, that'd be creepy. Then you gotta eat it.
Well, you move the babies. You don't eat the babies.
Oh. But what if they were edible bobbleheads?
I almost made a really bad joke, and I'm so glad I held up.
Good. Don't do that.
I'm not going to do it.
Nope.
I don't want to.
Good for you. All right. On that note, I think that
Chase
does
people
it
away.
for this episode of Will There Be Cake? Go get yourself a bobblehead to celebrate today. Eat a cake. And then go to bed.
Yeah. Definitely hit a bed. See you guys.
Bye.
This has been a Seven Lamb production.